Alright folks, welcome to the part 2 video of our Theros Beyond Death draft. We're just basically stuck in a huge mess here, just constantly reviving back our Eureka spawns and recasting it basically. And I think I'm fine playing out the Oread here. He can Eureka spawn and kill my own Oread to do that combo again where he sacrifices and recast it, but he's going to be using up his graveyard very soon. But yeah, this is the black-red deck. We're currently 5-0. So this final boss, this second to last final boss is definitely giving us a hard time. Eureka Spawn is such a powerful and uncommon that, yeah, it leads to games like this if both players have it. Do I double block? I guess I do. Since, even if he escapes the Oread, even if he escapes this, I'm fine if he... I guess it's fine because if I kill it and he plays something else, I can just play out my Scavenging Harpy and exile it. So this I actually don't hate. Killing off his Eureka Spawn. Losing the Oread, which is going to die anyways if he escapes the Eureka Spawn. So I think this is correct, and if he doesn't play his Eureka Spawn, I'll just play the Scavenging Harpy and exile it, which might lead me to my victory. Don't know what's left in this deck, to be honest, and I'm kind of decking myself, so I don't think this Oread is important. This is a pretty interesting attack here. I do want to play something else, because I do want to exile this annoying creature. Otherwise, it's just going to constantly stall the board, while I can at least try to get in some damage, if this is gotten rid of. Maybe the opponent lags out for us and gives us a free win. Because I think he would win the long run. Black-green versus black-red. Black-green would definitely win in the long game. Because black-red is really trying to be a little bit more aggressive, trying to finish the opponent a little bit early in the game, while black-green is looking to grind and control the opponent at the very least. Yeah, and he could just go AFK, and I don't mind that. One, due to server disconnects. And I don't actually deserve to win this, I don't think, since the opponent does have a better deck. But it is what it is, since I don't really want to play forever as well. Alright, is this just a free win for us? And I guess he just passes his turn, we'll exile the Eureka Spawn and call it a day. Yeah, I guess this might be it. The opponent just passes, he must be getting the door for pizza or something. But now we can just, well, I guess it's stuck maybe on timeout mode. Let me check my internet. Both games could the computer could just be stuck, and if that's the case, both this will result in a draw and nothing will happen. Alright, I guess the opponent just concedes and explodes. Alright, pretty interesting game. Even if the opponent went AFK, I think he had a chance of winning since I was at 9 life, and this Lampad can definitely go the distance. But yeah, I don't think I would have won that if the opponent didn't timed out, to be honest. But he had a great deck. So next Lotus. Okay, so currently 6-0. Let's take a look at our deck. One Portent is great. So this is kind of like our curve, basically, which is looking really good. Lots of 2-drops, a good number of 3-drops. Find 4 drops of Portent, and then it's like a nice stair step and this is how the aggro curve usually looks like. Have a lot of 2-drops, fine amount of 3-drops, and a few amount of 4s and 5s at the top end. And my reasoning for not having Omen is because I should have enough creatures, and the creatures that I do want to get back are the ones that I actually just want to escape, like Pharika Spawn or Underworld Charger or Underworld Rage Hound, so don't see the reason for it. Double Lamp Pad might be too excessive since I only have so much I can sacrifice in terms of creatures. Rage Hound can be bad since it's forced to attack sometimes, and having too many escape creatures can eat up your yard, so to speak, for better cards that need escaping, like Pharika Spawn. Hero of the Games, no synergies with that. No Iroh's Blessings, no Wrapped in Flames, and I don't need a second Flummox Cyclops, and Double Portent might be overkill. So yeah, this is our deck. For some of you watching this part 2 video, and got lucky against the opponent. Just currently 6-0. What do I name this deck though? I need to give it a better name. It's pretty bad though, the name that I've given it currently, since it's not very creative. Yeah, I'm not very creative in names. What do I call it? Steal Your Shiz. That's a pretty dumb name. Yeah, I guess we just call it Black, Red. I guess it's called Sacrifice, right? And then we can put Pharika Spawn. Pharika Spawn's not a card you sacrifice though. It's more of an escape card. The real MVP of this whole entire deck, I think. Don't think there's a real MVP. I think the Incendiary Oracles are kind of like the MVPs, but I like this picture Faithful End more. So I like how it has a big creature on the front, since it's Ikoria is basically the next expansion. So yeah, hopefully we get 7-0 here. Definitely had a nice run today. Got a 7-1 deck with a with another deck today. It was a red-green deck, and this time might just get with black-red. Even though there's no Iroh's Blessings, no Final Deaths, we managed to do very well. Just curving out, beating the opponent, playing some good, strong, powerful cards. And then the lucky match up where the guy just disconnected. Alright, Oracle is good. Oriad's fine. We do need some beef, but we're on the play. I don't know if I can go down to 6 cards with an Oracle in the opening hand, so we'll keep. And I'd rather have double red over double black, obviously due to cards like forgot what do you call it, the Anax. So here usually ooh, there we go. Anax to the rescue, but let's attack first. I was thinking of playing the Pharika Spawn here. Green does have some good escape creatures, of course, so we gotta be careful, but green-white isn't the escape deck. But they might still again play escape creatures that we want to exile with this Scavenging Harpy, so we should obviously be careful in this matchup. Opponent might play something here, a Naiad, okay. Do I trade off the Incendiary Oracle if it's... I mean, this is going to be quite a nuisance, to be honest. And I can follow with an Oriad anyways. Don't really want to... yeah, let's get rid of it. I'm fine trading the Oracle for the Naiad, since it could potentially lead to a double block against Annex, which I don't care about. And I still get a token out of it too. Opponent splashing for blue for a Naiad, which is interesting. Miss Return to Nature, okay. Yeah, not looking good here. Yeah, we're all tapped out. The opponent was Did not expect the return to nature out of nowhere, to be honest. But pretty nice play by the opponent. Guess now the Oriad can be fine. We can start looting away some stuff that we don't need. And we still have a nice final flare creature to get rid of. Transcendent Envoy can be a little bit annoying. Do I keep the land? Could just play out the Blood Aspirant here. The land can basically allow me to keep up Final Flare, which I don't hate. And I can't even activate this anyway, so I think I play it out and I say go. Keep the Harpy in hand just in case we deal with a creature and we want to exile it. If he goes for the Commanding Presence this turn, I guess I can Final Flare in response. Banishing Lights, okay. On what? On the Blood Aspirant itself, do I care? Not really, since, I mean, sure this can grow, but I think I'm fine losing it, since it's not the worst creature to get rid of. Opponent's just attacking me for 1 per in the air for now, so don't need to worry about anything. And Pharika Spawn is one of those great cards that the Banishing Light should have answered. So, yep, we'll say go. Now my question is, do we Final Flare this Nexus Wardens? I think we do, since the opponent doesn't seem to have any big creatures. Could also play Venomous Hierophant, of course, and play it slow, which I don't hate as well. I do want to get in there for 3, but there's a chance he could put in equipment onto this. So I think for now we play the Venomous Hierophant, and then we can start attacking with this instead. Build another Final Flare, which would have been decent, but I mean, we should have Faithful End 2 as good removal. I'm scared that the opponent could have a Commanding Presence, even though he doesn't have it now, since if he has a Commanding Presence, that would be pretty bad for us. So for now, I think I'm fine attacking with the Venomous Hierophant, offering a trade. Obviously, he takes it, and he might counter this, but yeah, it's not the worst creature to get countered. So now I can build. I have a pretty nice board with all these, with the 4-power creature and the 3-power creature getting in there. This Transcendent Envoy is only dealing 1 per turn, which I don't care about. Also have a Mars Grasp to answer potential card. But for now, let's just attack in with both of these. Start swinging out at the opponent. I could also consider Final Flaring this Nexus Warden when he tries to play an enchantment, because I don't want him to gain life forever. Daybreak Chimera, okay. I can Mars Grasp that. It's not an enchantment, I don't care. Do I just do it now? He doesn't seem to have an enchantment. I mean, will I regret it? Yeah, let's just get rid of it. Since this can be pretty annoying. But he probably has like a Starlight Mantle, of course, they always have it. But I guess that negates the Daybreak Chimera anyways, so this is fine. Now we can Mars Grasp this Chimera. And I don't mind potentially sacrificing the Pharika Spawn if I have to, so I don't mind attacking the Skovos War Leader, and if he blocks with the 2/5, I can sacrifice the Pharika Spawn, which again I don't care about, so let's get rid of Pharika Spawn, and then we can eventually cast her again. And at least this dies. So a nice sequencing of attacks, the opponent's getting 2 for 1, he's way back behind here. Once I get my land, I can deal with this board with Pharika Spawn, but the opponent's dead. Okay, yeah, nice 7-0 victory today. Hope you guys enjoy my content, my draft videos. I might just upload more core set 2019 after this, since I do enjoy going back to that set. But yeah, gotta show off some victories here. Gotta take a nice snapshot of this 7-wins deck. Didn't pull off the Portent combo too much except in 1 game, but you know, it's still fine having 1 of them. But I don't like carrying 2 since it can be quite inconsistent sometimes. Like if you don't have enough creatures that can sacrifice, then having 2 can make 1 a dead card, while if you potentially have a sacrifice outlet, it can be really powerful. But yeah, let's crack some packs here. Nice 7-0 victory. What are we doing here? I'll add it to my decks, to my inventories, claim prize. And let's do a Theros Beyond practice draft. Pack 1, pick 1. What do we choose? Not a big fan of Thassa's Oracle, unfortunately. I know it can be a win condition in Standard, but in Limited, it's way too hard to get going. Not only do you need to mill yourself, but you need to make sure that Thassa's Oracle is in your hand. And it can be very tough milling yourself, I guess, and having Thassa's Oracle in your hand. And it's best in, like, I guess the strategy is best in like blue-black, where you have like Omens of the Death to fetch the Thassa's Oracle, but it's way too much work. The opponent is going to apply too much big creatures. They're going to be a little bit more aggressive, and Thassa's Oracle at the end of the day is just going to be something that you play to win, but you might not have enough ground blockers or defense to get there, and not enough. And it's better to just win by doing damage, to be honest. Removing the opponent's stuff, playing big flyers. But the best card in this pack has to be like Omen of the Sea. It's pretty disappointing, but I would take the Omen of the Sea any day over any of these cards. Well, Timrid Calls the Dead is definitely an excellent card. It's like the Theros Beyond's Death's History of Benalia of this set. Just being able to create 2 zombies from your graveyard, then gaining some life and scrying is very excellent. Great, excellent 3-drop. Also helps enable Escape. It's a great first pick since Escape is not too difficult to pull off in the set, and it's probably the strongest mechanic, obviously, due to the fact that you can constantly get back creatures, and Timrid definitely helps that playstyle. Of course, you want to play this in black-green or black-red, since those are the archetypes that are a lot more looking to escape things with, due to their creatures. But it's a little bit narrow, but still a great card. I don't mind first picking just because it's so good. Reverend Hoplite is great as well. If you're trying to build a white devotion deck, Reverend Hoplite can be a fine finisher. Just make a million 1/1s swarming the opponent and getting a huge attack in. And again, white is looking to be quite aggressive in this set, so there's no doubt you're going to deal a chip away at the opponent with your flyers and early game creatures, and then finishing them off with a go wide Hoplite plan. And Healed's Pilgrim is also an outstanding card. Nice 3-drop that can basically tutor up a Dreadful Apathy, Mario's Grasp, a Starlight Mantle, Commanding Presence, etc. Great 3-drop. But in terms of power level, even though it might be a little bit narrow, and does kind of want us to play an escape deck, Timrid Calls the Dead is just very good here. So now what do we have? Obviously, History of Benalia is better, but Timrid Calls the Dead is very good. Another Thassa's Oracle. Okay, in this pack, it'd probably be the Banishing Light over the Mar Tritons. Mar Triton is also very good. Great escape enabler, a great creature to trade off in the early games. It's a great blocker since it prevents big creatures from attacking, gains you a little bit of life, enables escape. But Banishing Light is just so versatile. The fact that it can exile any target non-land permanent is great. It can take out those pesky indestructible gods. It can take out another opponent's removal spell, of course, enchantment-based removal on your own creature, so you can also get rid of your own Dreadful Apathies. And it can pretty much answer anything except hexproof, I guess, or protection. But yeah, just a great removal spell, and also Loathsome Chimera is an outstanding 3-drop, just providing the 4 power for the red-green deck, and then you can exile cards basically to get this back in the late game. So it's essentially almost a 2-for-1 since it can trade for a minion, and then you get it back, and then another minion is forced to trade onto it. So yeah, Escape is definitely the best and by far the most powerful mechanic in this set. So here you guys have it, a nice 7-0 video. Wasn't expecting to get 7-0, to be honest, since the second to last boss, this one where I got 6 wins with, was definitely difficult, but he didn't last due to this internet connection, I guess, or he just conceded and didn't care. Yeah, I should upload some more Core Set 2019, but for now, enjoy these Theros Beyond Death videos and have a wonderful day. and stay safe. Have a great day.